Gracie is a puppy that we took in first as a foster. Gracie was rescued from a puppy mill. She was completely emaciated. It was a pretty bad situation.
She just had this really strange gait where she was tucked up dorsally and her hind limbs were really crouched down, and she walked.
Her kneecaps were out of place. Her kneecaps, rather than being in the center of the knee, were located to the outside of the knee. And we decided to proceed with surgery to see if we could help her become more functional.
Although she still looks a little different and moves a little different, she really has no serious functional limitation. She can do pretty much whatever she wants.
You ready to go out? This is Biscuit. She is 14 years old now.
So Biscuit actually has 2 hormonal disorders. She has Cushing's disease, and she also has a disease called equine metabolic syndrome, which is very similar to type 2 diabetes in people. I think Biscuit's case is a really good example of the triad of care in internal medicine. The diseases she has are not short-term fixes. They're not best managed in a hospital. Being able to keep her at home, have Sherry handle her diet and medications, and have Dr. Whittle check in frequently with her blood work on the farm and report those results to me has enabled Biscuit to be where she's happiest and where she does best, and has enabled us to give her the best veterinary care possible.
So we got Lily 2 years ago, and we had her for 3 days. She had an accident. She got bit by a dog. They took an x-ray, and that's when we found out that her skull was fractured.
If the complexity of the patient's condition requires it, we will recommend a specialist.
We took her to surgery and we decompressed the skull fracture, took out the pieces that were pushing into the skull.
An hour after the surgery, Dr. Kuby called us and said she's up and she's eating, and
there she is.
She healed. She healed great.
She did. We're just incredibly thankful to all the vets that saved her, basically, because when we brought her there, we really didn't think we had much of a chance of her, even if she did survive, her being the same dog that, or the dog that she's become. So we're just really grateful.